Another day closer to Christmas, this one being the 15th day of December, where a little sun went a long way to making it just a little bit nicer of a day in the neighborhood. Thank you for being here with us this evening. Your local state COVID updates, some other news, some birthdays, and some other things to pass along on tonight's McGoffin Farm Bureau community calendar. I've got an update before we go any further in regards to a situation that a lot of you have spoke to and gotten your feedback about that I've spent much of the afternoon focusing on, and just to kind of get you caught up. As many of you know, in watching Your News Today, in replay, if you will, on Foothills, either rewinding it or watching it on a recorded version on the DVR, as many of you know, which is basically the same thing. If you record the show on the DVR and then watch it at a later time, it's the same process as, say, you walk in at 6:15 and rewind it back to the beginning. It's the same essential process. And this video feed, only with me at the desk, just goes haywire. Now, we've spent a great deal of time since this issue arose trying to determine what that is, and today, myself and my buddy Bob Ward over at Foothills essentially tore down my process and his all the way back down and started putting it back together a layer at a time. Well, after pretty much half a day at it, I still don't have it fixed, and we still don't know exactly what it is, but we do know more of what it is not. So bear with us is all I can ask at this point. Today was a day that he and I both had a little time, and we took a little more than what we had planned for to try to do some research and go through the motions. So with my apologies, we're about half the day spent, and sorry that I also don't have a solution for you as of yet, but we're very well aware of the issue and its annoyance, and we are closer to a resolution. We just don't know what that is at this time. So bear with me. And again, it's only in that replay, and it's only this particular view. As you know, it affects nothing else with the program, even though I can use the same equipment for everything, and it's still a bit bizarre. We're like I said, eliminated a lot of things today, so hopefully we'll have that soon. My target will be for the first of the year to have that isolated and resolved. Nevertheless, with that being said, I'll be right back. We will have a brief word of thanks. I've also got your COVID updates, as I said, and more, including a forecast that gets us closer to Christmas.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and as always, Appalachian Wireless has the most unbelievable sale. Appalachian Wireless has made shopping for the holidays safe and more accommodating to meet the needs of our customers. The one-day sale of years past is now a rest of the year sale. Simply visit one of our 27 retail locations and get what you need through the end of the year, or reserve online to make an appointment for the phone you want, and we'll call you when it's ready. Happy holidays. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Go with All Pro, and you'll always get a perfectly finished project backed by decades of experience and thousands of satisfied customers. Always with the best prices on everything from small to large remodels, bathrooms to kitchens to entire homes, or turnkey new construction on everything from garages, homes to retail space. And seamless gutters too. And All Pro still offers 0% financing for up to 18 months and long-term low interest rates on those big projects. For an estimate, call this family-owned business today. Drive safe and save this winter at Conley Tire in Staffordsville, or just go to conleytire.net to see the latest specials on thousands of all-season snow and off-road tires in stock every day. And don't forget, tires, wheels, and lift kits make great Christmas gifts too, and you can take 6 months to pay with no interest at Conley Tire, 297-2424.
Hello, Bob Hutchison here for Hutch Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Have you been turned down or had a dealership make you feel unwelcome? Well, come on into Hutch. We guarantee you'll be approved, and we can't wait to put you into the truck or car of your choice. Right now, get employee pricing on Jeep Gladiator, Cherokee, Grand Cherokee, Renegade, and Compass. And remember, at Hutch, you're guaranteed to be approved.
Some more good news on the pandemic front. After the approval already, about a week or so ago, of a non-prescription, at-home consumer test, an antigen test for the coronavirus, the FDA has now approved another one, and this one, also over the counter, also for home use, can be used essentially by anyone 2 years of age and older, whether they are symptomatic or not. The one that was approved before well, you could collect the sample, if you will, at home, but it had to be sent to a lab. This new one, which was just approved today, is called the Illume COVID-19 Home Test. You still collect the nasal swab or sample yourself, but that, along with an app on your smartphone, allows you to get a result in about 20 minutes or so. How accurate is it? Well, they say that it has a 96% accuracy in positive samples from symptomatic individuals, and it's 100% accurate in negative samples of those who have symptoms. In people without symptoms, about 91% for the positive samples, 96% for the negative samples. Still very, very, very accurate, and that will be, after now being approved by the FDA, available in the relatively near future. I got a word of warning from our friend over at the Senior Citizen Center, Director Marlene Howard, and this comes from Edward Clark. He is, among other things, he's got a lot of titles: the Aging Services Acting Branch Manager, the Director of the State Health Insurance Assistance Program, SHIP as we well know it, the State Coordinator for the Aging and Disability Resource Center. And he says that even though they've only seen one COVID-19 vaccine scam to date, he very well knows by experience, and he's very right, that this type of fraud will move quickly. It will expand, and very soon will take many forms, and it will target our senior citizen scammers, as they always do, rapidly, changing their tactics and maneuvers and adapting to try to be more convincing and target more individuals and get them out of their money. That's the bottom line. At this point, he says, it's essential that they alert the public of the likely schemes and provide you with information that you can use to protect yourselves. Facts are that you will not need to pay anything out of pocket to get the vaccine during this public health emergency. You cannot pay someone to get your name on a list to assuredly or more quickly get the vaccine. You cannot pay to get early access of the vaccine. And no one, absolutely no one from Medicare or the health department is going to contact you about anything of that nature. No one from a vaccine distribution site or health care payer like a private insurance company is going to call you and ask you for your social security number, your bank or credit card information to sign you up to get the vaccine. So please beware of providers offering other products as well, they say, treatments or medicines to prevent the virus. If you get a call, you get a text, you get an email, if you even get someone knocking on your door, the unlikeliest of all, but it's possible, and it happens, claiming they can get you early access to the vaccine, it is absolutely 100% a scam and a fraud and a fake, and you should shut your door, disable that link, whatever you can do. Well, it was a good day across Kentucky. More of the initial rounds of vaccine made their way into the Commonwealth. Pikeville Medical Center receiving their doses, 975, 200 of which were bound for another medical facility. Pikeville Medical Center's Director of Infectious Diseases and several other doctors, the very first at Pikeville Medical Center and in Eastern Kentucky to get vaccinated for the coronavirus this afternoon, after Pikeville Medical received its first shipment, those 975 vials that come in one case or pallets worth, if you will, and 200 of those being shared with the King's Daughters Medical Center as well. The next round, for the second day in a row, of the coronavirus vaccine, the initial shipment of those 12,500 going to a total, counting tomorrow, of those initial 11 hospitals in various parts of Kentucky. Something that Governor Beshear referred to in his address earlier today, saying as well that the first round of the Moderna vaccine will be making its way to all of the acute care hospitals in Kentucky, hopefully beginning as soon as next week, again on Monday. While the governor then went on to today's daily COVID-19 report, numbers still unacceptable, but still going in the right direction.
Today's report, while again higher than we ever want them to be, is lower than last week's Tuesday and lower, significantly lower than the Tuesday before when we had over 4,000 cases. Today we're reporting 2,946 new cases of COVID-19. Our positivity rate, 8.53%. The last 3 days, it's really been consistent. To give you A comparison, last Tuesday we had 3,114 cases we reported. The Tuesday before, 4,151. So again, better than the last couple weeks. We have an uptick, though, in our hospitalization in our ICU, 1,788 Kentuckians in our hospitals for COVID-19, 438 in the ICU, 246 on ventilators.
As for the number of deaths associated to COVID-19 for today, that number came in at 15, 4 of those in their 60s. The youngest as 61, 62, and 64, another 68 years of age. Before we get to our local COVID update, a quick word of thanks. 'Tis the giving season, and the folks and friends at Rumpke were giving today. And who did they call but our favorite elf, Paul Gumby Montgomery, to help take care of what they had to get out. And that was several bicycles, which will be divided up between McGoffin County's schools. Yes, by now, they already knew, and certainly after yesterday's report about Paul Montgomery receiving the Family Resource Youth Service Center Coalition of Kentucky Award, individual award for all of his efforts in helping our kids, everyone knows who to call, and that's who Rumpke called. Seen here in the picture, Robert Bailey, Mary Ann Ward, a special thanks as well going out to Trey Catron and the entire Rumpke organization. They picked up these super cool bicycles, which will be distributed between McGoffin County's schools before Christmas, along with a lot of other holiday spirit and cheer from a lot of other individuals and organizations, which this year perhaps as much if not more than ever are helping make Christmas a little brighter for some of our outstanding young people. In this particular instance, thank you, Rumpke. Thank you very much.
Hello, this is Bob Hutchison. Sometimes bad things happen to good people who saw a pandemic coming and our economy being shut down. How can you restore your credit and turn things around without a dependable car or truck? You can't. That's why I'm here to give you a guarantee. At Hutch Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we will get you approved. Call 606-257-9181 for guaranteed credit approval today.
Same 6 decades of experience, same undivided dedication and focus on winning your case. New location. The law offices of McFarland and Tinker are now located on Route 114 in the former McGoffin Farm Bureau location. Motor vehicle accidents, Social Security disability, SSI claims, wrongful death and workers' compensation and work injury cases. Call 349-9000. McFarland and Tinker. Nearly everything today is about being safe and well, and Parkway Pharmacy has 2 great ways to get your prescriptions quickly, safely, and conveniently. Simply pull up curbside and call and let them know you're there, or circle around the building and drive through. And just in, a fresh inventory of Atalo, premium CBD oil and cream products for managing pain, anxiety, depression, rest, digestion, and more. All at Parkway Pharmacy in Salyersville. As you are about to hear, he and I are both cautiously optimistic, but still encouraged nonetheless, as we take a look at today's McGoffin County COVID-19 cases. They are, again, very low today, some of the lowest we have seen for several consecutive days now. That is good news. The sad news is, while we still believe the death toll will be much higher than the 6 it was before today, confirmed, Shepard, our public health director, can confirm another COVID-related death just as of today. I still can't help but have that feeling that we're walking on eggshells in fear of the numbers going back to where we were, or at least in that direction, Pete. But it certainly is cautiously exciting to talk about single-digit numbers now for, 4 days in a row, and really low numbers for the past 3. including today's, which are what?
Two positive cases today.
Wow.
That's good news. We really don't know what's causing it, other than we're thinking it might be just people are not testing as much because it's getting close to Christmas and they don't want to be quarantined. So if they're positive, so I don't know. It's strange that it go that low. I mean, I could see it going down to 9 or 8, but now we had like 2 and 4 and 3. When we was at 21, 15, like that. So it's I don't know. It's a mystery.
Hopefully a good mystery.
Hopefully a good mystery.
On the other side of that, though, we do have, before we talk about today's issue or passing, still no word on any other deaths that we believe are COVID-related over the course of the past couple of weeks.
We do believe we had one COVID-related death today, making our total count 7 now in McGoffin County.
But are you still under the assumption that there are several more that we just have not been able to confirm?
Oh yes. I think in my mind, it were at least 12 or 13.
Real quickly, we knew this was going to be a brief interview, which is a good thing. Have you had any updates or a conversation on the vaccine front of any kind with anyone?
No, just that it's coming, and we're waiting. On Thursday, I'm supposed to have a call with the health directors with Dr. Stack about the particulars on the vaccinations coming, what we want to be doing, and when we should be receiving it, and hopefully how many. But right now we're still up in there, and I think they're just right now they're just guessing and hoping that they'll have plenty and it'll come soon.
Turning to our neighboring counties of Johnson, first of all, they had 21 new cases to report yesterday. Total of 1,118, 175 still active, 7 currently hospitalized. They also confirmed another death from over the weekend. Johnson County has now lost 18 of their people related to COVID. And in Floyd County yesterday, they had 23 new cases, a total of 1,575 to date, 23 people in the hospital. And total cases in December totaling 276. While the state's current incident rate map shows McGoffin County still in the 80s after falling as low in the 70s here as of late, but at 84.6, Floyd County 66.2, Johnson County 45.7. There is never a good time for a breakdown. They will happen, and your car at some point is going to need some repairs and maintenance. And Black Smoke Performance is open and here with professional, fast, safe service. And they now have certified full air conditioning, diagnostics, and repair to keep you cool in whatever you drive. Black Smoke Performance, 349-8785. The votes are in and it's unanimous. The Homestyle Bowl is back for a limited time at your Sayersville Lee's famous recipes. Savory chicken strips, kernel corn, cheddar cheese, our famous gravy, all on a bed of beautiful mashed potatoes. It's a meal or a side, and it's for a limited time at your Sayersville Lee's. Now, let's see what's happening on the calendar. Birthdays are what's happening on the calendar tonight. And to Dorothy Mae Howard, a happy 92nd birthday to you. Love all the kids, all the family, all the friends. Happy 92nd today, Dorothy Mae. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you. Celebrating her 11th birthday. Very, very happy and loving birthday wishes to you, Ava Grace Hensley. From your mom, Mark, of course, Cadence and Lincoln, Mama Donna, Papa Jim, all the family, all your friends. Happy 11th birthday wishes to you, Ava Grace Hensley. Happy birthday. On to the rest of our calendar. This just in, the North Magoffin Site-Based Council regular scheduled meeting for tomorrow has been canceled. I should have a big canceled across your screen. I thought I did, I don't. The meeting that was set for tomorrow at 4:30 has been canceled. This from Principal Keith Isaac. Don't forget that the McGoffin County Senior Citizen Center tomorrow will be having, Thursday, not tomorrow, don't go tomorrow, Thursday is having their commodity distribution. They need volunteers. Call them tomorrow. Call Marlene 349-5152 if you think you can come and help them. It's a wonderful, very rewarding experience, and they certainly need your help. That is this Thursday at the Senior Citizen Center. Tomorrow is the pantry day, of course, for our friends over at the Water and Wine Food Pantry, and then their senior day is this Thursday as well, 12:30 to 3. and they'll be closing the ministry, I believe, thereafter until January the 6th. Our community calendar is always here and open for you. Just got to call or fax or Facebook or get your announcement to me any way you can. Birthdays and anniversaries, too. You want birthdays, birth announcements, anniversaries printed in the Independent? Well, email those to Joe, J-O, at SagersvilleIndependent.com. Funeral services for this evening brought to you by the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Our calendar, of course, provided by McGoffin Farm Bureau. Funeral service listings, though, tonight include those for 72-year-old Lloyd Henry Robinson of Floyd County, who passed away Friday, survived by daughters Tara Lynn Reed and Amanda Danielle Robinson, and a brother, Ellis Robinson, and a sister, Peggy Robinson Howard. Services to be held this Thursday at 1 at the Lakeville Baptist Church. Flora Sue Gibson, 59, of Hager Hill, passed away Sunday at her home. The daughter of the late Doug and Edna Jean Fletcher Gibson. She survived by a daughter, Vernetta Jean Suttles of Paintsville, sister Nanny Montgomery, and a grandchild. In addition to her parents, she was also preceded in death by a son, Dudley Brad Gibson. Funeral services to be held this Thursday at 5 from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Philip Jervin Blanton, 67, of Grape Creek, passed away today at his home. I'm told by the McGoffin County Funeral Home that arrangements are being made at this hour and to be announced soon. Arrangements are also being made at this hour in honor of 54-year-old Sherry Lynn Roark Helton of Sagersville, who as well passed away at today's date, the wife of David Helton. Announcements to be made by the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Know that life cannot come to a complete standstill because of the pandemic, but we can make sure that you can continue to bank safely and securely by calling either branch of the Sagersville National Bank to schedule any in-lobby services, or by using either of our drive-thrus. Mondays through Fridays, the main drive-thru is open from 8 until 3, and the branch drive-thru is open from 8 until 5, and the branch drive-thru is also open on weekends, Saturdays 8 until noon, with ATMs available 24/7 at both locations. Or by taking advantage of our completely free 24-hour internet banking and bill pay, banking by phone, remote deposit, automatic payment services, and more. Sagersville National Bank, always making your banking easier and safer. It's the 25 Days Till Christmas sale at the Seasonal Shop, where every day you'll get 25% off of a special brand or a style or an item. And every day through Christmas, you can get 20% off Christmas shirts, 30% off everything else Christmas, personalized ornaments with free personalization, and gifts for absolutely everyone on your list. With local delivery and curbside pickup, 'tis the season at the Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville.
Hello, Bob Hutchison here for Hutch Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Have you been turned down or had a dealership make you feel unwelcome? Well, come on into Hutch. We guarantee you'll be approved, and we can't wait to put you into the truck or car of your choice. Right now, you can get employee pricing on select Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram trucks. And remember, at Hutch, you're guaranteed to be approved.
And to take us out, it's your Licking Valley RECC forecast, which gets us a little closer to knowing, well, we already know why Christmas is out of the picture. Is it going to be wet and or warm? Well, that's probably what we're more interested in finding out at this hour. Indeed, but before we get to that, a low of 29 tonight, partly cloudy skies wrapping up your Tuesday, as well as a calm wind. Tomorrow, midweek, we will see right at the 40-degree mark, and the next round of precipitation rolls in, as I spoke of last evening. Showers, really about a 10% chance after 5 in the morning, and then chances increase from there on. Mainly after 8 o'clock, we will see showers. A total rainfall amount between a half to 3/4 of an inch during the day. Tomorrow, some more rain possibly tomorrow night, changing over to snow. So it's going to be a wet Wednesday and 40 degrees with some rain throughout much of the day. Again, possibly adding up to about 3/4 of an inch. Look for winds as well coming out of the west, anywhere from 5 to 10 to 15 miles per hour. And on the backside of that, tomorrow night, when we get down below, just below the freezing mark, look for a few flakes. Little or no snow accumulation is expected tomorrow night. Your Thursday with that front is colder, 34, some flurries lingering, 26 and cloudy. Thursday night, 42, mostly sunny and dry on your Friday, still in the mid-20s for nighttime lows. And there's your pre-Christmas weekend. Partly sunny for Saturday, 49 degrees. We get a little bit of break temperature-wise, 20% chance of showers in the afternoon and 40% that night on your Saturday, but wet and not white, no flakes to fly for the first half of your weekend, but that precipitation might linger into your Sunday, and Sunday morning, maybe some snow showers just before we hit about 47 degrees. And then there's your weekdays before Christmas. Monday, 51 and mostly sunny. Tuesday, 49 and mostly sunny. And I think 40s and some sunshine and some clouds look to be right now an early Christmas wish. That's it. Good night. Good Tuesday. Hope to see you here on a good Wednesday. Thank you for watching.